Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New England Patriots. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And off we go from Foxborough. Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
They'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Ready, break! Back! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready!
Now it's Milrow. Oh, he gets that downfield to Tremble, the tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
And the Panther first down.
Ready up! Here we go, check! 65, check, smash, check, smash!
Receiver in motion, headed left. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold him to a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
Come on, come on, hit! 70, drop 50, drop 50! Go!
From the gun, it's Milrow. Got a man, good job coming back for the ball on the completion. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 Lion.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Pushed out to his left. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Got it, ready?
The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal.
Ready? Bronco 80.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. goal.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Set.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he cannot get free. Only a yard to the 3, forcing 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
Let's go now. Gravity Lions.
The motion man here is Wilson. 4th down, and here's Milrow. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Carolina. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. Good throw his way forward for a couple. Vicky Manwari is there to make the play.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
Again, it's Henderson. Whoa! And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, New England.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
65, Jack. 65, Jack. Go street.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
48-yard line.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go. 60 Maverick.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At his 48-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60. Shot alert. Shot alert. Hurt.
Once more, it's Henderson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Here's 3rd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready up.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Okay, ready?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready? Kennedy Lions.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on 3rd down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Cougar 19. Kennedy Lions.
The RPO, that one is complete. He works free, break side, inside the 40, to the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Panthers move out on top, 14-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll look to throw. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Go, Riggs, go! Steady!
He'll turn and hand this one off. Space to run inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
On the return, Travion Henderson. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
They're on the 16-yard line.
Throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw here is complete. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
Set! 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle! 18 Rattler! Let's go!
He'll drop to throw. And he'll be hauled down at about the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Back to the air one more time. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
On the jump! Track! 60 Eagle! Ready! Panthers, check up!
the middle they go. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Try the right side with Henderson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll throw out of the gun. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Dragon 60. Ready. Bronco 80. Ready, right?
Now Milrow on 1st down. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Carolina. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Bates now for the extra point. It's up and good. Panthers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. 19, charge, 18, Pioneer. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips.
Intercepted by the Panthers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Something shaking
Let's go. 70 Lions.
The motion man here is Wilson. On the toss, they'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Throwing is Milrow. Now screen set up for Blue. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
On the go.
A gain of 13 yards.
Come on. Hey.
First down,
Empty
Carolina.
Cardinal. Fix the Eagle. Fix the Eagle.
On the handoff, Blue. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Get up. Likens. Get up.
Here's a run going left. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. He'll start at the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 70. Where's the line? Lucky.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Second and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
One final throw before the break. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
Now this is going to fall on loose football. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
They came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They can work on 4th down. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
His pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
That's fielded at about the 18. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. He'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
Got an open downfield on the crossing route. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A big play for the Panthers. 61 yards.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
Check, hurt, hurt. Ready.
A run on 1st and goal. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down in the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Go.
They'll go with him again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Carolina. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Bates now for the extra point. His kick is good. Panthers keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. Accelerating toward midfield. Jordan Addison. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 82 yards. Touchdown, New England. No problem there on the extra point. And the Pats cut into the lead a little bit.
Patriots 7.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Go, Reed, go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. On play action, Milroe. Taking off. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for that.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Now at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
Get it, ready.
Milroe now off the bootleg. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss of 2.
From a little further back. Here's 2nd and goal. Play action. It's Milroe. He's got his big tight end. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Trevor Wallace. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Quick throw, taken in. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here we go, check. Check, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey, let's go.
Out of the gun, a give to Blue. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Ready, set.
3rd and long.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Deputy. Deputy Lions.
From the gun, it's Milrow. And they will finally track him down. Great coverage downfield. Leads to a sack. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This will be from 56 yards away. is good. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
On the return, Travion Henderson. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain
A
of
big
33.
play to kick off this drive. 33 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, go.
Here's a toss as they look to run. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Fresh as on the glow. Got trying to snatch out my soul.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go. Hey, that's your man, that's your man.
Here's a toss, right side. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Ready, ready.
3rd down and 9.
70 Lions.
Back to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Cougar 19.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the Pats' first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That complete to Henderson. And he will score! Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Patriots will get just a bit closer.
Panthers 50
The late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Ready? Pass all 80. Ready?
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. On the move, past the 40. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3. So, a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready?
So the big play gets them down close. And now it's first and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Pass all 80.
The motion man here is Wilson. They'll try to run this one in. And he will score again. Touchdown, Carolina. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Here's Bates for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Panthers add on to their already sizable lead.
Patriots 14.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 34.
46-yard line.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. As they try to run it here. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and goal.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Patriots first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. took a timeout. 2 seconds to go. He's decided they needed to take a timeout, but take it with them.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Cowboy 80. 60 bicep, 60 bicep. 79 Bronco.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.